Hello, this is Kay with Keller Williams. I am a realtor servicing the Central Florida area with information on VA home loan benefits. As a realtor who specializes in working with VA clients, I'm excited to share with you all the great benefits of VA home loans and how they can help you achieve your dreams of owning a home. First, let's start with the basics. VA home loans are a benefit that's available to military service members, veterans, and eligible surviving spouses. They are backed by the Department of Veterans Affairs, which means that lenders are able to offer more favorable terms and rates than traditional mortgages. One of the biggest advantages of a VA home loan is that it requires no down payment. This can be a huge benefit for military clients who may not have a lot of savings to put towards their home purchase. By eliminating the need for a down payment, VA loans make it easier for military families to achieve the dream of home ownership. Another advantage of VA home loans is that they don't require private mortgage insurance, which is PMI. PMI is typically required for borrowers who put down less than 20% on a conventional mortgage, and it can add a significant amount to your monthly mortgage payment. With the VA loan, however, you won't have to worry about PMI, which can save you hundreds of dollars each month. In addition to these benefits, VA home loans also offer competitive interest rates. Because they're backed by the VA lenders, are available to offer lower rates than they might with a traditional mortgage. This means that over the life of your loan, you could save thousands of dollars in interest. Another advantage of VA home loans is that they offer flexible credit and income requirements. While traditional mortgages can be difficult to qualify for, if you have less than perfect credit or lower income, VA loans are designed to be accessible to a wide range of borrowers. This means that even if you've had some financial challenges in the past, you may still be able to qualify for a VA home loan. VA loan limits for all counties in Florida are $726,200. Throughout the duration of this video, you will be seeing definitions of most common used terms throughout the VA loan process and the terms used through the military to help you better assist in using your VA loan. There are a number of military bases close to Central Florida. We have Camp Blanding, Naval Air Station in Jacksonville, Naval Station Mayport, Eglin Air Force Base, Hurlburt Field, MacDill Air Force Base, Patrick Air Force Base, Tyndall Air Force Base, just to name a few. When utilizing your VA loan, please understand that this is an earned benefit. This is not a benefit that anyone has given you or put a gold star on you saying, hey, congratulations, you have completed a mission in the Army. This has been an earned benefit of you being able to support and defend the United States for us to have our freedom. Thank you so much for your service. Now, when you're purchasing a home, there are tons of questions and answers that I have compiled. I'll go over those questions, answer those questions for you. But what I would like for you to know is that when you're purchasing a home and you see that there is not a VA eligibility for a home, meaning that maybe the realtor has not told the seller that there is a VA possibility for purchase of this home, always ask questions. If that comes up, why isn't this home VA eligible? Either you'll get an answer that makes sense. Sometimes the realtor just doesn't know a lot about VA loans. Here we go. What are the VA loan limits? VA loans have limits on how much you can borrow based on the county where the property is located. The VA loan limits vary from year to year, and they're based on the Federal Housing Finance Agency's conforming loan limits. January 1st, 2023, the loan limits for all of Florida counties are $726,200. Some high-cost areas have higher limits. These limits apply to both VA purchase loans and VA refinance loans. If you're buying a home or refinancing an existing VA loan, it's important to know the loan limits in your area so you can determine how much you can borrow. We also have what are the VA loan funding fees, okay? Now again, once you review this video, you'll see that periodically I will have placed not only the words, but the definition, so you can have a better understanding of the terms when you're using your VA loan. VA loan funding fee. When you use a VA loan to purchase a home or refinance an existing loan, you'll be required to pay a funding fee. The funding fee helps offset the cost of the VA loan program to taxpayers. The amount of the funding fee varies depending on your military status, down payment, and loan amount. For example, if you're a first-time VA loan borrower and you're putting no money down, your funding fee will be 2.3% of the loan amount. If you're using a VA loan to refinance an existing VA loan, your funding fee may be lower. You can choose to pay the funding fee up front or roll it into your loan amount. It's important to understand how the funding fee works and how it will impact your overall loan costs. So now we have a next question about the VA loan entitlement. The VA loan entitlement is the amount of money the VA will guarantee for a specific borrower. VA loan entitlement is not the same as the loan limit. The VA guarantees up to 25% of the loan amount up to the conforming loan limit. If you're eligible for a VA loan, you'll have an entitlement of either $36,000 or 25% of the loan amount, whichever is less. If you have used your entitlement before and haven't sold the property or paid off the loan, you may have less entitlement available for your next VA loan. You can apply for a VA loan entitlement by completing a certificate of eligibility form. What is a VA loan refinance? How can we refinance using the VA loan? The VA offers an interest rate reduction refinance loan. It's an IRRL program which allows borrowers to refinance their existing VA loans to obtain a lower interest rate and lower their monthly payments. The IRRL program doesn't require an appraisal, and you can roll the closing costs into the loan amount. You must be current on your existing VA loan to be eligible for the IRRL program. If you're considering refinancing your existing VA loan, the IRRL program is worth exploring. Let your lender know, hey, you want to refinance this loan. If in your area the interest rates are a little lower, you want to see if that's something that you can do in reference to refinancing through that program. So let's just say you're having a hardship and you want to prevent your home from going into foreclosure using the VA loan. So the VA loan has a foreclosure avoidance. If you're having difficulty making your VA loan payments, the VA has programs to help you avoid foreclosure. These programs include loan modifications, repayment plans, and forbearance. If you're facing financial hardship and are unable to make your VA loan payments, it's important to contact your loan servicer as soon as possible to discuss your options. If you're having a hardship, do not keep it a secret. You do not want your home to be foreclosed on. What you need to do is contact your loan officer immediately. So what about benefits for disabled veterans? If you're a disabled veteran, you may be eligible for additional benefits when using a VA loan. For example, disabled veterans are exempt from paying the VA loan funding fee. Additionally, if you have a service-connected disability, you may be eligible for a grant to make accessibility modifications to the home you're purchasing with a VA loan. These modifications can include things like wheelchair ramps, widened doorways, and bathroom modifications to make the home more accessible. So you can use your VA loan to get modifications completed on your home prior to moving in. What are the VA loan eligibility requirements? To be eligible for a VA loan, you must meet certain requirements such as military service requirements and credit score requirements. Generally, you must have served. So basically, if you served in the military, active duty for more than 90 days or consecutive 181 days, you should have been able to get your VA benefits. The newcomers that are like, this is my first time purchasing a home. I've never purchased a home in my life. I've been in the military and I really don't even know what a VA loan is. How does it work? A VA loan is a mortgage loan that is guaranteed by the Department of Veterans Affairs and is available to eligible veterans, active duty service members, and surviving spouses. It works by allowing lenders to provide competitive financing terms to borrowers which the VA providing a guarantee to the lender in the event of default. Who is eligible for a VA loan? Eligibility for a VA loan is determined by the VA based on a number of factors, including a minimum service requirement, which varies depending on when the veteran served. Generally, veterans who served at least 90 consecutive days of active duty during wartime or at least 181 days of active duty during peacetime may be eligible for a VA loan. The next question that has come up, what if I can get qualified for another type of loan? What are the benefits of using a VA loan? The benefits of using a VA loan include the ability to purchase a home with no down payment, no mortgage insurance requirement, and potentially lower interest rates. Compared to conventional loans, VA loans also offer more flexibility in terms of credit score requirements and debt to income ratios. So usually a VA loan, in reference to your credit score, lenders are wanting a 620, but I have been seeing some VA loans are going through with a 580 credit score. So you're still in the ballpark of purchasing a home. You just have to make sure that the lender you choose is a lender that is well versed in VA loans. I'm going to tell this to you again, and at the end of this video, call me. I can get you in contact with the best loan officers we have here in Central Florida. My number is 667-201-3032, 667-201-3032. How much can I borrow with the VA loan? So again, we already covered this. In all of the counties of Florida, you're able to borrow up to $726,200. The amount that a borrower can borrow with a VA loan depends on several factors, including the lender's guidelines and the VA loan limits for the area. In most areas, the VA loan limits are aligned with the conforming loan limits set by Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. How do I apply for a VA loan? To apply for a VA loan, a borrower must first obtain a certificate of eligibility from the VA. This can be done online through a lender or by mail. Once the borrower has a COE, they can then work with a lender to complete the loan application process. Can I use a VA loan more than once? Absolutely. A borrower may be able to use a VA loan more than once as long as they have remaining entitlement. If a borrower has used their entitlement for a previous VA loan, they may be able to have it restored if the previous loan has been paid in full or otherwise released. How long does it take to close on a VA loan? The time it takes to close on a VA loan can vary depending on several factors, including the complexity of the loan application and the lender's processing times. Generally, however, VA loans tend to close faster than conventional loans, with the average time to close around 30 to 45 days. Now, this is important. VA loans tend to close faster than conventional loans, with the average time to close around 30 to 45 days. Please do not let a realtor tell you that the reason why they would not take your earned VA benefits is because it takes longer to close than any other loan, because as you heard right here, it's not true. Can I use a VA loan for a second home or investment property? Absolutely not. VA loans are intended for the purchase of a primary residence and cannot be used to purchase a second home or investment property. Do I need to pay for mortgage insurance with a VA loan? Again, absolutely not. Borrowers using a VA loan are not required to pay for mortgage insurance, which can save them thousands of dollars over the life of the loan. Can I use a VA loan to refinance an existing mortgage? You sure can. A borrower may be able to use a VA loan to refinance an existing mortgage, either with a VA interest rate reduction refinance loan, again, that's the IRRRL, or a VA cash out refinance loan. The specific requirements and eligibility guidelines for each type of refinance varies. So again, you would have to get with your loan officer to see what other programs they would have available for you, by, of course, them being versed in VA loans. So what we have here is, we just have a few more questions. What is the funding fee for a VA loan and can it be waived? The funding fee for a VA loan helps offset the cost of the program to taxpayers and varies based on factors such as your military service and down payment. The fee can be waived if you have a service-connected disability. So that means before you not only go under contract, but before you pre-approval for your loan, let the loan officer know of any disability that you may have to see if they're able to waive for you that funding fee. Can I use VA loan for home renovations or improvements? Yes, you can use a VA loan to purchase a home that needs renovations or improvements as long as the repairs are included in the purchase price. Can I use a VA loan to purchase a condo or townhome? Yes, you can. You can use a VA loan to purchase a condo or townhouse as long as it's on the VA's approved list of properties. So just make sure that the list is on approved, the townhome is on the approved list of properties that you're able to purchase, and you should be fine. Can I use a VA loan to purchase a foreclosure or short sale property? Foreclosure or short sale property. Yes, you can use a VA loan to purchase a foreclosure or short sale property as long as it meets certain requirements. Regardless of any property that you purchase with a VA loan, it has to be livable. VA protects its veterans. It protects its active soldiers. They do not want you living in a shack, something that's going to be unsafe for you to live in. What are they going to do? They're going to make sure that you not only have an inspection, but you get it appraised to make sure everything goes through in a fair fashion. That being said, in conclusion with this information that I was able to give to you, VA home loans offer a wide range of benefits to military clients, from no down payment and no PMI to competitive interest rates and flexible requirements. VA loans make it easier for military families to achieve the dream of home ownership. As a realtor who specializes in working with VA clients, I'm here to help you navigate the home buying process and take advantage of all the benefits that VA home loans has to offer. Thank you for listening and watching, and please don't hesitate to contact me if you have any questions you would like to learn more. My number here again is 667-201-3032, 667-201-3032. Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe.